Jim Casey has been surrounded by the real estate business his entire life. He became a licensed real estate agent in 1986. He has taught and written real estate courses for one of the country's premier real estate licensing schools. At the pinnacle of his career selling real estate, Jim Casey managed over 60 sales associates. Jim Casey is considered a groundbreaker in the area of real estate training and marketing and speaks at numerous National Association of Realtors events, state and local conventions, as well as hundreds of private events for companies such as RE/MAX, Century 21, Realty Executives, Coldwell Banker, Keller Williams, Windermere, and others. His highly contagious energy level, humorous speaking style, and real-world approach to selling homes fast, for top dollar, and with the least amount of hassle to the home seller has made him one of the most sought-after speakers in the real estate industry, as well as a favorite among people such as yourself who are getting ready or are currently selling the place they call home.
Hi, I'm Jim Casey. This video has been produced to give you insider strategies on the home selling process if you decide to sell your home without the services of a real estate agent. Approximately 1 in 5 home sellers, or 20%, attempt to sell their home on their own, and then only 4% are successful. Many fail because they have little or no insight into the real estate industry, or worse, they have the wrong information. Wrong information leads to poor decisions, which can cause your home to remain on the market longer than you expect, as you won't be attracting or getting offers from qualified buyers. Undoubtedly, this will cause undue stress and frustration and may prompt you to give up your dream of selling your home yourself. And keep in mind that before you put the for sale sign up, you'll need to spend considerable time researching the marketplace and carefully plan your selling strategy in order to net the most amount of money in the least amount of time. By watching this video, you are taking the first step in the right direction. As a home seller, you've probably set the following objectives. You want to net the most amount of money when selling your home yourself. You want to save the commission and therefore expect to achieve a higher net sale. You want to sell in the shortest amount of time. And of course, you want to accomplish these goals with the least amount of inconvenience or hassle. Cleaning, preparing, open houses and showings are a lot of work and are very demanding of your time. To minimize this, you'll want to calculate the effectiveness of your marketing and assess the progress of the sale. Now, let's reveal the best way to determine each of these objectives. Whether you do it on your own or you use the services of a real estate professional, there are 3 stages to selling your home: marketing, selling, and closing. But before we discuss these 3 stages in the real estate process, let's consider some challenges when selling your home on your own. Number 1, establishing the asking price. Number 2, weeding out unqualified prospects. And number 3, dealing with real estate agents. You can research pricing by searching the internet or newspapers. Zero in on area home sales to find out what is sold and is selling and how these properties compare to your home. You will want to visit homes in your area during open houses to actually see who your competition is and what asking prices are being sought. However, market value, what homes similar to yours in your area have actually sold for, is more difficult to obtain. Market value is determined by estimating the value of homes that have recently sold, are presently for sale, and those that have expired and remain unsold. Location and size can account for up to 90% of a home's value, so you'll need to make sure that you find homes that compare to yours. Homes that have sold in your area will form the bottom of the market range. Homes that have expired without selling represent prices that are out of range, and obviously, if your home is priced with these, then yours too will remain unsold. Equally important is not to price too low or you'll lose money. You will want to price your home within a range of what homes similar to yours have sold for and are selling for right now in your area. Buyers will do their own research and will most likely have the help of a realtor. Think about how much research people do to buy a digital camera or a computer. Now, if this much effort is put into relatively low-cost items, imagine how much will be put into buying a home. You will want to make sure you get it right from the start. Determining price will also help you market your home to the right type of buyer, someone who is looking for a home just like yours. Knowing the approximate income of your potential buyer is important too. A good source for this information is a local mortgage lender, who may also help you determine the most likely financing, cash requirements, and income necessary for a buyer to purchase your home. You do not want unqualified prospects traipsing through your home. This can potentially waste a lot of your time. And unfortunately, unlike a seller who's working with a real estate agent, you won't have the ability to pre-qualify buyers. But at least this information will lead you in the right direction when meeting with buyers to determine their ability to purchase your home. Once the for sale sign goes up, many of the calls you will get will be from real estate agents wanting your business. This can be frustrating, or you can look at it as an opportunity to interview them and ask them about their marketing plan for your home and about their consumer programs that make the home selling process less stressful. You will want to find out their track record for selling homes just like yours. Ask them their list to sales ratio. That is, what percentage of the homes listed with them actually sold, and what homes listed for them sold for compared to the asking price, and their speed of sale. You will want them to show you comparisons of their track record versus the real estate board average. Finally, make sure they will guarantee their results. Although this may seem a distraction from selling your home, if you ultimately decide to choose the services of a realtor in the future, it will make the decision of who to use that much easier. Marketing, the first stage of the process, lays the framework for selling your home. Done properly, the marketing will help you sell quickly, efficiently, and at the best price. Your first marketing strategy should be the creation of a feature sheet for your home. You'll need to include property information, taxes, lot size, billing agent size, rooms and dimensions. You'll also want to make sure you identify why your prospect would want to purchase your home by providing details regarding special features and benefits of the house and the neighborhood. Remember to include any personal items that you may want to include in the sale of your home. As well as feature sheets, you will certainly want to put up a for sale sign with a phone number to call. Signage is very important. Many people drive through neighborhoods they're interested in moving to, and a prominent sign is a great tool to attract prospective buyers. A for sale sign on your property accounts for approximately 1/3 of your exposure. As well as a sign, a feature sheet box by the sign will give people driving or walking by the opportunity to get information on your home right away. Other ways to advertise your home is in the classified section of your local newspaper. You will want to give as much attractive information as possible on your home so buyers have a sense of what they'll be seeing when they view the property. Hopefully, your advertising will also weed out as many unqualified buyers as possible. It's important to focus your headline on your home's key feature. The headline can include the neighborhood your home is in if it's in a desirable location. Another type of headline is the style of home, For example, two-story detached home, ranch-style property, salt box colonial, etc. This will help attract the type of buyer who is looking for a home just like yours. You will want to look at the internet as well. Many of your potential buyers beginning the home search will start with the internet. There are websites that will allow you to advertise your home. You can upload pictures to show the property to buyers. There's usually a fee associated with these websites. You can find many of these sites by doing an internet search. Finally, as you prepare the advertising, keep in mind that demographics can be helpful in creating a profile of your potential buyer. Understanding their present housing situation, marital and family status, age, interests and hobbies will make the creation of advertising and other marketing material easier. As well as advertising, signage, and the internet, another tool in your marketing arsenal is the open house. It's a great way to attract buyers to view your home. You may want to have an open house once a week. When conducting an open house, provide a guest registry to get names and phone numbers. This information is important for security reasons, as well as a tool to follow up with potential buyers who have seen your home. You may also consider direct mail, brochures, special publications, and any other forms of advertising that target a specific group of prospects. Get the word out through family, friends, acquaintances, and coworkers that you are selling your home. Get feature sheets on your home to them. Once your home is on the market, you need to observe new offerings that come on the market and houses that have sold. This will keep you current and let you know whether or not you should consider adjusting your price. When having prospects view your home, you must remember that condition is one of the most crucial elements in obtaining a high selling price. People buy based on emotion. Your home needs to be arranged in a way that will make it easy for the buyer to see their own belongings and lifestyle superimposed in your house. Clear your rooms of all personal items, leaving only the basics. Remove all clutter and arrange furniture to achieve maximum spaciousness. Smell is one of the most powerful ways to create emotions. Pay particular attention to any odors that might arise from cooking, smoking, or pets. There are videos that address this topic in greater detail and are available from real estate agents. Many buyers can be impulsive and will want to see your home immediately. So you must always be prepared, and the home must be in showing condition at all times. When buyers arrive to see your home, give them space and allow them to feel comfortable. If you follow them around, they'll be reluctant to really get a feel for the house, to open doors, closets, and examine the home closely. They will feel like they are intruding. Give them privacy. Once the prospect has viewed your home, ask them a few questions to establish their circumstances and gauge interest. If you have a feature sheet, now would be a good time to offer it. It's a great opportunity to engage in conversation and at the same time relate specific benefits of the property. In this conversation, you'll want to determine urgency. You may want to ask, how soon do you need to be settled? How long have you been looking? If your prospects are not in a hurry or have been looking for a long time, they may not be the right people for you. If they've started looking or there is some urgency in finding a home, continue with probing questions. You may ask, what attracted you to this home? What are you looking for in a home? Where are you living now? What is the status of your present home? Would you consider this home? When would you want to take possession? Would you like to start discussing an agreement? Once you understand your prospect situation, you'll be better prepared to present the features of your home that best apply to them. It may feel like you're applying sales pressure, but it is a key step in the process of selling your home. If you receive positive answers to your probing questions, you must take the initiative and ask if they're interested in buying your home. Anyone who is seriously considering purchasing your home will most likely need a second visit. So it is important to keep in touch with any interested purchasers until they decide. If they do not commit to a second showing when you follow up, try calling them after a few days to see if there is any interest. Once your marketing has done its job by bringing you a buyer, the next two steps in the selling process can begin. Keep in mind that just because someone has verbally agreed to buy your home does not mean that you have a sale. There are still a few more hurdles to get past. Now, at this point, it is advisable to seek advice from a lawyer who specializes in real estate. The buyer will most likely have a lawyer or a real estate agent or both on their side. Your legal advisor will guide you on drafting a purchase agreement, on the financial transaction, deposits, transfer of title, etc. Your purchase agreement should specify the total purchase price and how it will be paid, down payments, and the amount to be financed by a mortgage, the mortgage type, interest rate, and the term. The agreement should also specify a time frame for the buyer to obtain a mortgage and a release should they not be able to get financing. In the agreement, be very clear on personal property that may or may not be included in the purchase price. A rule of thumb is, if you would want to take it with you, make sure it is removed before any showings. The agreement will also specify the closing and possession date, when the sale will be finalized, when title will be transferred, when you will receive the money, and when the buyer will be able to move in. Issues relating to real estate taxes, who will pay them and when, should also be dealt with. Other items in the purchase agreement are contingencies. These are clauses that address the what-ifs in the agreement. For example, what if a home inspection uncovers major defects? What if a buyer has a home to sell? What if their home doesn't sell? The purchase agreement must spell out all of this. Once the agreement is signed, an extensive and complicated process of ownership transfer, payment of funds, and possession of the property begins. It is very important that all this happens correctly. Your lawyer will be able to guide you on the specifics. As you can see, a lot has to happen before a home is sold. And many times, a sale can fall through during the selling and closing phases. Now, you may be asking, what about buyers who view my home who happen to be represented by a realtor or who come through a for sale by owner company, discount broker, or internet site? All these are great sources of buyers for your home, but be aware a buyer generated through any of these sources or a company using the MLS or multiple listing service will most likely require that a commission be paid. Keep in mind that the majority of sales in real estate are as a result of the MLS. So if you do not want to pay a commission at all, you may lose many buyers, in which case you may want to consider your original decision of selling your home on your own. In many ways, with the advent of the internet, the realtor has become an even more integral part of the selling process. There is so much information available and many financial options for purchasing homes today that most buyers prefer working with a real estate agent. They want to have an expert in their corner who can advise them on the right moves to make. The realtor who gave you this video has undergone extensive training in lead generation and follow-up. This realtor has a unique system for attracting and then pre-qualifying hundreds of buyers every month. They work with these buyers on an ongoing basis until they purchase a house. In fact, many of these buyers are bound by contract to work with this realtor. And most importantly, this agent does not work with buyers who have not been pre-qualified for financing. When they bring a prospect to your home, you know this person can afford to buy your house. For their home sellers, this agent has innovative consumer programs that sell homes for top dollar and with less hassle. For example, a 24-hour talking ads service that gives buyers information on properties just like yours 24/7 over the telephone without speaking to an agent.
This bright and spacious two-story executive home is nestled on a large premium lot in a highly sought-after.
This unique program actually gets 3 times as many calls on property ads than the industry norm. Another program is a tour of homes, where your home would be open for a specific time period, usually 10 or 15 minutes, instead of an entire afternoon. The benefit of these tours is that buyers are brought to your home all at the same time, creating competition, or what I like to call the auction effect. Realtors using the tour of homes often get multiple offers on a house. Multiple offers mean a higher sales price and more money in your pocket. These are just a few of the programs offered by this realtor. With all these innovative programs, this real estate agent may already have a buyer looking for a home just like yours. It may surprise you to learn that when you sell your home with this realtor, you will most likely net more money even after paying a commission than selling your home on your own. The entire process of selling your home yourself can be very overwhelming and time-consuming, but it can also be rewarding. It requires patience and time. Use the information on this video to assist you in achieving maximum sale and minimum inconvenience. The real estate agent who provided you with this video took the initiative to offer his or her services. If in the future you decide to use the services of a realtor, you would be putting yourself in a better position if you allowed them to present their marketing plan to you. Best of luck in your home sale. Thanks for watching.